Quaid Azam Part 382. The Congress leadership sadly also lacked a befitting sense of reality. About 2 weeks prior to 15 August 1947, Mountbatten had shared an observation with Nehru and Patel that within a fortnight they would have full power and responsibility in India. Did they realize, he inquired, the problem they would then have to face? Both leaders had then replied that they knew all that they had to do, but did they in reality? Or were the Congress leaders then suffering from the courage of misplaced confidence, born of ignorance? One of Jinnah's fail-safe negotiating tactics was to consistently charge the Congress leadership with not wanting any settlement with him. Implicitly, the League, though, however, many times the reverse would actually have been a more accurate charge. However, the Congress too was at fault for whenever its leaders felt that the British were about to come to some terms with them, they ignored Jinnah. And when the British paid no heed to the Congress, Jinnah too felt no urge to talk to the leaders of rival party. This totally untenable and quite unreal to the leaders of that rival party. This totally untenable and quite unreal equality between these two political parties, the Congress and the Muslim League, was transparent British ploy, because it was beneficial to their own interest and of course to Jinnah as well, for which reason he felt no urge to resist such machinations. Strangely, the Congress too kept silent. It acquiesced, even though clearly it was much larger political body and had so much more to lose. The Congress remained stuck for a very long to a fatally faulty view that the settlement of Hindu-Muslim problems could not be brought about just by the Congress or a Muslim League led by Jinnah. An external referee was definitely needed, hence the British. Gandhi's views were far apart, but they no longer influenced the Congress. It divided their approach, yet again benefiting the British, for it gave them a special tool with which to dismember India, that of being a referee with the authority to finally divide the country. In the process, Jinnah did not win Pakistan as the Congress leaders. Nehru and Patel finally conceded Pakistan to Jinnah, with the British acting as an ever-helpful midwife. The assessment of the Congress role will no doubt be disputed. That is entirely understandable. However, I persist, for we now view through the magnifying glass of retrospective sight. In consequence, our vision is clear, far more focused, also a great deal of the sharper too. These two dates, 14 and 15 August 1947, have by now become signposts marking an official end to once great British Empire in India. These are now the symbolic markers of time denoting an official end of United India too. They also inform us about when this ancient historical, geographical and cultural entity, India, having withstood so many onslaughts through so many centuries, finally got vivisected by ourselves when we acted in concert with an alien power. It is this thought that stops me in my tracks, and I am struck by the petty preoccupations of my most leaders of those times, of whatever political hue or faith, Hindu or Muslim. They are being so totally consumed by the details of commas, columns, and such other trivia. They are small legalisms Their commitments, it seems, predominantly to the subjective or the subordinate clauses, never reaching for, never ever grasping the sweep of the larger text of those times. A blind and self absorbed preoccupation with merely the detail of the draft, not the destructive dimensions or directions of it.